Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share some favorites that I have had over the last few months. I'm going to try to do these more on a monthly basis, but I have not done a favorites video in quite a long time. So I am just going to share a few beauty items, Netflix TV shows, YouTubers, kind of some random things that I really have been loving over the last few months. So I will put timestamps if there's just kind of like a certain category. I don't have too much stuff to share, but if you're interested in one thing over another. So I want to just start with beauty because I'm assuming that's what most people are here for. First thing I wanted to mention is what I have on my lips and kind of this lip product in general. Now, this is not anything new. I've talked about this on my channel fairly consistently, I think, for the last like 2 years. And that is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Liquid Lipsticks. Now, I have 2 shades here that are my absolute favorite. And what I've kind of come to realize over the course of those 2 years or so is that I have a pretty large lip product collection. I have lots of things to choose from, but 9 times out of 10, I kind of go for one of like 3 or 4 lip products, and these 2 are in that like 3 and 4. So the shade that I'm wearing today is the color Icon, and then I also am obsessed, and this is probably my favorite if I had to pick between the 2, Boss. Now, I wanted to mention these because they are just the most comfortable liquid lipstick I have ever tried. They go on kind of like a mousse-like consistency. They dry down really nice, and I think that everything looks even. And they're not like super drying. You know, you can go throughout your day and kind of forget that you're wearing these and then also not have to worry about your lip product transferring and things like that. So this was one of my first makeup heartbreaks. I had originally gotten Icon. Icon has quite the backstory. I had originally bought Icon years ago, and I thought that it was just like a little too cool toned for me, and so I ended up returning it. And then I ended up getting, probably at some VIB sale, a kit that had a bunch of like the small travel size liquid lipsticks to try, and Icon was one of them. And through that usage, I fell in love with Icon. They do not make Icon any longer, and so I was really getting down to the wire. Like, I had taken my stopper out of my little mini travel size one, and I know I have it, but I cannot tell you where it is. I'll find it one of these days. It's probably like in a purse somewhere because I would like to just finish that one up. But I was like endlessly scouring the internet looking for this lip product because I just had to have it. So I ended up finding a brand new full-size one on eBay. And so I think that will get me through. So I'll do some swatches here for you guys. So this one right here is Icon, and then this one is Boss. So Icon I wear when I'm wearing more of like a neutral kind of look, or kind of mainly cool tone. Like, I went a little bit more cool tone with my eyeshadow today. And then Boss I wear pretty much every other moment. So Boss is probably my favorite because I think it works with my skin tone the best, my hair color, and I just wear a lot of rosy toned eyeshadows, and so it kind of just fits with my looks more. But I'm telling you, these 2 products, I mean, consistently, if you're asking what's on my lips, this is probably a good guess, one of these 2. And the formula of these is really what I love about them too. They're just like creamy, they're pigmented, they aren't drying, they're awesome. So I've talked way too long about these lip products, but just wanted to mention them. Not new news, they're definitely old news, but I have really been enjoying them when I have been wearing makeup over this last year. And then the only other beauty product I have is a skincare product that I have fallen in love with. So this is from the Inky List. This is their Oat Cleansing Balm. So I've been really intrigued by the Inky List. And so about a month or so ago, I made a Sephora order and I purchased a couple of their products. And this was one thing that was on the list that I knew that I wanted to try. And so I'm actually planning on doing a whole like overview of all the products that I got and kind of just my thoughts on the Inky List. I think I have that scheduled, like planned for sometime in February. So stay tuned for that. But here's a sneak peek. This cleansing balm is awesome. I really, really love it. Now, it says it's supposed to help remove makeup and cleanse sensitive skin. To be honest, I have not tried it on makeup yet. With quarantine and coronavirus and everything, I'm not wearing makeup near as much as I used to, probably similar to a lot of you. And so I have not tried this on makeup yet. I will before that video, but I have used it just as like a general cleanser, and it is so nice. It's kind of almost like it reminds me of Vaseline in a way, but it's not as thick as Vaseline, and it like dissolves into your skin. And what I really like about this more than anything else is that it leaves my skin feeling moisturized. So many times I go in with a face wash and my skin feels tight and dry and like I need to get moisturizer on there immediately. Literally, and I never do this, but I could walk out of the shower and never put anything on my face and feel totally fine. That's how nice this feels on my skin. I have been obsessed with this. So this is by far going to be a repurchase. I am curious how it works on makeup, but I do use the Purity Made Simple makeup like cleanser makeup remover. So even if this doesn't do good for that, I would use it just for like a second cleanse face wash, because it is just so nourishing and moisturizing and just feels really nice on the skin. So I have been obsessed with this. Highly, highly recommend, but stay tuned as I am using the products more and we'll get a better understanding of how I feel about the rest of the things. And we'll do a whole video for you guys. So like I said, I think that is planned for February. Next, I want to share just a couple more like lifestyle type items too that I've really been enjoying. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but the planner that I am using, I am obsessed with. I love it. This planner has helped me become so much more productive, and my days are so much more like scheduled. I don't forget things as easily. I am obsessed with this planner. Don't get me wrong, you can make any planner, you know, it's how you use it. But I really like the way that this one is structured. So this is the Fit Home and Health Academic Planner. So this was made by Emily Frisella. Emily Frisella is Andy Frisella's wife, who is the CEO and like creator of First Form. You guys know I live in the St. Louis area. First Form is in St. Louis. So I just kind of have interest in these people and this company. And, you know, I don't know, it kind of hits closer to home that they're local to me. And so she put out this planner. This is the academic planner. So this actually went from July of 2020 to July of 2021. But she recently created her own like separate kind of company. And I'll link everything down below where she's coming out with 2021, just like yearly planners. I do wish I had like a yearly planner versus like academic planner, but that's okay. This planner, you guys, is awesome. One, I love the spiraling. I love this like hard outside. Like you could get this beat up and it would, it would last. And so what I really like about this on the inside is just kind of how it's structured. So you have a page for each day. And let me find one that I can show you here that don't have stuff written all over it. So each day is split into like time blocks. So you really can block out your schedule. You can write down what you need to do that day. And then what I really like about this planner is this top 5 section. So this is the section I've really been trying to utilize as well. Filling out 5 tasks that I need to do every single day. And those are my top 5 priorities. Some days it's make the bed if I haven't made the bed in a week. Some days it's something a little bit, you know, more difficult, or it's pay this bill or do that, call this person back or do this or that. It's just a way, especially for me, if I'm like putting something off, if something's been on my to-do list and I'm continually not doing it, put it down on a top 5 and you force yourself to do it. A lot of days this says work out, to force myself to work out. So I really like that aspect of this planner. You have a notes section here as well. I don't utilize this as much. If I need to jot something down, I will, but not as much. And then down here, you have a section for your fitness type stuff and meals if you want to use it to meal plan or write down what you ate in a day to kind of keep track of what you're eating, whatever the case may be. But I love this like daily spread. And then I also have, in this planner, they also have the monthly spreads, and it's just a calendar for the month. And so I use it to fill out videos. So when I am going to potentially post a video and what it is going to be. So for 2021, I'm really focused on making 12 like decent quality videos a month. And so I'm really using the monthly planner for me to time out and block off like what videos I need to put up and where strategically those might be the best placed. So I already have this one. This is for April 2021. Ones that I know I need to do, like my melting basket, empties video, stuff that I know I'm going to do every month anyway. Those are just kind of my reoccurring videos. And then with the rest of the slots, I can fill in some kind of other videos. So I know we're into 2021 already, but if you're looking for a planner and you haven't found one yet, or if you just want to try something different, I just would highly recommend this planner. I gotta start moving quicker. This video is gonna be so long. But the other kind of random lifestyle favorite is my new Kindle. So I recently just purchased the Kindle Oasis, which is what this is, and I have been obsessed with it. So for a long time, I wasn't really interested in getting a Kindle because I really do like the physical holding of the books and everything, and I just didn't think that I would like it. But probably for the last like 6 months or so, I've really thought about a Kindle more and decided to take the plunge and get it. So I did get like the top dog Kindle. It's the most expensive one, but I read at the pool all the time. And this one is, has that like warm light, so the sunlight won't affect it as much. And anyway, and I also like that you really can hold, it has this like little notch here, and so you can kind of hold it more. And so this is the book that I'm reading. That's the page I'm on. So I just kind of leave the book open. I love how it tells you like how much time you have left in the book, you know, and chapters and everything, so that sometimes when I read, I'm like, okay, I'll just finish this chapter. And I thought that with a Kindle, I wouldn't be able to keep track of that, but you can see that and everything. So I've really been enjoying this. I also like that I can read in bed in the dark and not have any lights on and read. I like that I can get library books directly to this, so I'm not purchasing books. It's small, it's compact, it's easy to travel with. I can throw it in my backpack if I want to take it to work and read on my lunch break. I can throw it in my purse if I have just like a decent sized purse that day. I have been obsessed with this, and I'm really glad I got it. I just hope that it lasts a long time. But here's your sign. If you've wanted to get a Kindle, get a Kindle, because it truly is awesome. One Netflix show and then 2 YouTubers, and then we will be out of here. For Netflix, I have been watching Gilmore Girls for like the last 3 or 4 months. I don't know why I have not watched this before, you guys, but I have been loving it. I think I've mentioned it before that that's the show I'm watching right now. I'm on season 5. It is so good. Like the first time I tried watching it, I remember I tuned into like the first episode and Lorelai like immediately annoyed me. And so I turned it off and I never started it, but I decided to give it a chance and I love it. What a good show. If you're into like One Tree Hill, 90210, like any of those types of shows, I think you would really enjoy it. So I have been watching that on Netflix, and that's really about it. I kind of have been sticking to that. Oh, I am also watching The Teacher on Hulu. I would not recommend it. I don't think it's anything special, but have been watching that a little bit. But yeah, if you haven't given Gilmore Girls a try and you've ever even been remotely interested, or you like that type of show, I would really recommend it. And then 2 YouTubers that I have been watching nonstop. One is a recommendation from you guys, and I would love more recommendations if you have any more. When I did the Share the Love video, this was months and months ago, but I think it was this year. I really wanted to find more like kind of cozy YouTubers. So people that like when you watch their videos, it makes you feel like cozy. And Christopher Allen, I'll link his channel down below, does that for me. His videos are just like so cozy. He has lots of vlogs and there are lots of like decorating and kind of cooking and just like lifestyle, like a day in the life. But I find him to be like really relaxing. He also talks a lot about like positivity and mental health, and it's just all like super relatable. I just feel like every time I finish one of his vlogs, I'm just like, oh, that was nice. Like I just like I really enjoyed watching that. That made me feel good. And so if you have any other recommendations like that, please let me know. I'm always looking for new things to watch, especially because I'm not watching as much like home fragrance and stuff anymore. I am looking for people. So I would highly recommend him. And then my number one right now, and probably always, is Jessica Braun. Their vlogs are the best vlogs out there. And right now, they had just done Vlogmas. And so you got to watch them for, every day in December. And I so enjoyed that because I feel like they're just real people and they're super relatable and they motivate me to work out and they're so funny. I love like the banter between them. They seem like they are just perfect for each other. And I just love their videos. Her and her husband, Tyler, they're just, I don't know. I really, really enjoy their channels. Both of them, her and her husband. So I'll link both of them down below. Her husband does more like travel type videos, and I really enjoy watching those as well. So I'm sure most of you guys have watched her, her. She's a fairly, decently large YouTuber, but she really is just like the best. And I really, really enjoy her videos. So just wanted to give her a shout out. And if you guys have never watched her, I would say run to her videos and check out her vlogs, especially. They're just, I don't know, they're really fun. But that is it. Those are all of my kind of current favorites, some things that I have been loving over the last few months. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this more of a consistent basis because there are things that come in every month or come out every month that, I could share. Honestly, life changes and moves so fast that sometimes I'll be like, oh, I really like this, I should mention it. And then I forget about it and everything. So I'm going to try to do a better job of mentioning those things and sharing with you. But that is it for this favorites video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.